average, we spend not less than $10,000 per each branch. But we have got calculation. We are spending $70,000 per month. So Indian exchange means 7 lakh of rupees. This was in 1972. So we need money. And we are getting money also. In Europe, in America, the process of getting money is not like here, that I go to any gentleman, give us some donation. That is not possible. You cannot enter even one's house without introduction. Then you are trespasser. If you enter anyone's house without permission, he can kill you.
Not everyone wants to go for country.
Especially one.
Huh?
Especially one. Famous for this.
But you cannot get into anybody's house. You just free. Beware of dog. Beware of dog. Beware of dog.
Yeah, in Europe also dog is there.
Even in India, many places.
And they believe also that the more guns people have, the more safe it will be.
Really?
Yeah. Because the people can defend themselves, so they will be more safe.
I asked this Joey about why we keep so many guns. They say if somebody has a gun, then nobody would like to have problem with him. So
But everybody
in this way, they avoid many problems.
Yes. When little boy, school boy have got guns, firearm, he can shoot to his teachers. Sometimes does.
It's in the Constitution, Second Amendment.
So get angry with the teacher.
Yes, big problem.
I heard. Go ahead.
So Krishna gives. My Guru Maharaj always used to speak that why should you go and flatter? You should speak plain truth. Without any flattering, money will come. That was his conviction. And so it is experience. We have got very, very heavy expenditure. But all this money collected, they are not meant for Indriya Priti, not for sense gratification. That is a significance. If you want money for sense gratification, then according to our destiny, we shall get. Not more than that. Nobody can get more. Therefore, Bhavata said, Tasevayeto prayete takovido nalavyate yad pramatam uparyada tatlavyate dukavat anyata sukam Kalena sarva pranabhira namasa 1:580. So far our sense gratification is concerned, we cannot get money more than that what we are destined to get. Otherwise, why there are so many people born with silver spoon in their mouth and somebody's born poor? And is not getting even 2 times food, working very hard, day and night. So there is a destiny. Destiny we cannot improve. That is already settled up. But you can improve your Krishna consciousness. That chance is there. Therefore, Bhagavatam said, Tasevayeto ayateta kovida. Those who are learned, those who are intelligent, they should devote their life for developing Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is there in everyone's heart, dormantly. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadhya Kabunai Sravanadi Suddha Chittete Koryuda. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya. Our Lord for Krishna is there already, but it is covered. It is covered. By the influence of the modes of material nature, it is covered. So this Krishna consciousness movement is nothing but discovering Krishna consciousness. It is already there. But we are giving chance to the people for hearing about Krishna. That's all. All these European, American boys and girls who have joined, they have simply been given the chance of hearing. Cheto Dharmana Marjana. Actually, if the people are given chance to hear this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Param Vidvayate, Shri Krishna Sankirtana, then gradually the dirty things within his heart become clear and he can understand what is Krishna. This is the process. We do not ask anybody that you become Hindu or you become so and so. We simply ask, please come and chant with us. This is our program. I began my chanting in New York in a park, Thompson Square. Those who are old students, here is Achyutananda, is one of the old students. He first of all come and dance, he and Brahmananda. So that is the beginning. You know what was the beginning. I was sitting under a tree like this, and no coal, not like Vrindavan coal. It was some dundubi, one like champagne.
Lord Shiva.
Wedding
Dum,
champagne.
dum, 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 dum.
And I was playing on it from 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. to 5, 3 hours chanting. And these young boys and girls with their dogs, with their children, they began to dance. Yes, that was the beginning. Gradually, they become students. Here is. Where is our Ayagriva Prabhu? He's over here, Srila Prabhupada. Yes, he is professor, our Wheeler.
Howard Wheeler.
He also meet me on the street.
You know him, right?
Well, I don't remember now, but he is a well-known figure in the beginning. With Kirtananda started this New Vrindavan, professor of philosophy. My can't remember.
He also meet me on the street. Before that, he come to India to search out a guru, but he could not find out a guru. He returned back. Then, when I was going on the street, he found me, and he began to join. In this way, we developed. First of all in New York, then San Francisco, then Montreal. So now we have got more than 100 branches all over the world. So simply by this chanting. And we are known as Hare Krishna people. Wherever we go, people say, here are the Hare Krishna people. They respect. Because we follow strictly the 4 principles. No illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, and no meat eating. They respect. They become surprised how we can avoid. So here it is stated, Karmasya Nenda Priti. So long we have this body, we have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to enjoy senses, and we have to defend. Ahara Nidra Vaya Maituna. It varies. These are bodily necessities of life, and they are called kama. So, kama is a law. Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Dharma aviruddha kamosmi. Bhagavad Gita 7:11. Which is not against religious principle. That sort of kama is a law.
What is the verse? Who can tell? Dhamma vidya bhuddheshu kamosmi bharatasva. Okay.
But not for sense gratification. You can marry. You can beget children. That's alright. But you cannot enjoy sex for enjoyment. For simply enjoyment. No. That is not a law. You eat, you sleep, you have sex life, you defend. Nothing is forbidden in the Shastra. But you must know the aim of your life. The aim of your life is Tattva Jnana. You should not forget that. Therefore, the Vedic system is so organized that people may satisfy the bodily necessity of life, at the same time he may progress in Krishna consciousness for understanding the absolute truth. That is Vedic system. Not one-sided. Well, not one-sided. There is sufficient concession for our sense gratification, but we should not forget our real business of life, atato brahma jigyasa. This brahma jigyasa is explained here as tattva jigyasa, the same things. Jivasya tattva jigyasa. This human life, atato brahma jigyasa, means this human life is made for inquiring about the absolute truth. Just like Sanatana Goswami inquired from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Keami, Kena Maya Jare Tapatraya. Who I am? This is also Brahma Jigyasa. Because I am part and parcel of Brahman, absolute truth. So I must know myself. So that is the beginning of Brahma Jigyasa. Just like Bhagavad Gita began. Krishna is teaching Arjuna that you are not this body, you are Brahman. Deinosmin yatade kumarayo ranjana. Asmin dehe, in this body, there is a proprietor of the body. So that is the beginning of Brahma Jigyasa. Who I am? Keami. And without knowing myself, I cannot understand what is Krishna. If I, without knowing myself, I try to understand Krishna, then I shall misunderstand. Avajananti manguda manusim tanumasritam. I shall consider that he is also a man like me, maybe a better man, or stronger man, or richer man, that's all. Because they have no conception of the spiritual identity of self. Therefore, they misunderstand Krishna as ordinary man. So, we cannot understand Brahman or God or Param Brahman, Super Soul, without understanding the nature of myself. This is called Tattva Jigyasa. So, Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. We should work. Everyone is working, but they are working for sense gratification. Especially in the Western country, not only Western country, Eastern, everywhere, their aim is how to satisfy or gratify the senses more and more. This is their aim. But that is not the aim of life. The aim of life, especially in the human form of life, we are coming to this human form of life throughout the evolutionary process. Gradually evolutionary process of 8,400,000 species of life. And this is the opportunity to understand what I am, what is God, and what is our relationship with Him. If we miss this opportunity, then we are committing suicide. Again, we are going back to the cycle of death and death, and we do not know when again we shall come to this form of human body. So, we should not misuse this human form of body. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur Singh, Ari Ari Vipale Janama Goaim, Manusya Janama Pai, Radha Krishna Nam Vajya, Janiya Suniya Visakaim. Knowingly, I am drinking poison. I have heard that this life is meant for understanding the absolute truth, but I am spoiling my life in the business of sense gratification. So therefore, I am drinking poison knowingly. Just like somebody take poison knowingly that I must die, but he wants to hang. So that is not our aim of life. We should properly utilize the opportunity given by nature, given by God. That is required.
You understand English, a Gujarati boy, by the side of you?
He is listening in the translate.
Translate. Somebody translating. Good. All right. Go ahead.
So here there is the opportunity Krishna is there. Krishna is speaking. Not that Krishna is not present. Krishna is present by his words. Krishna is absolute. There is no difference between Krishna and his words. The Bhagavad Gita as it is, they are the word of Krishna. When you read Bhagavad Gita, you should know that you are talking with Krishna directly. Krishna Katha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore advised, Yare Dekar, Tare Kao, Krishna Upades. Krishna Upades, Krishna Katha. This should be spread all over the world. My Guru Maharaj used to say that I don't find any scarcity within this world except Krishna consciousness. Many times Guru Maharaj repeat this. Actually, that is the fact. There is no scarcity all over the world. In India, there may be scarcity, but outside India, still there are so much vacant places, especially in Africa, in America, in Australia, in New Zealand, that 10 times of the population of the whole world can be fed still. There is so much potency of producing food grain, milk, and other things, profusely. In America, they throw away so many grain and vegetables daily. It is simply mismanagement. Other way, there is no question of scarcity or poverty. There is no question. It is simply propaganda. Because they cannot manage the foolish people, they present the population as increased, and the foodstuff is not properly supplied. Foodstuff is always sufficient, but when there are demons, the supply is restricted by nature. That we get information from Prithu Maharaj's history. When there was scarcity, Prithu Maharaj wanted to kill the earthly god or Prithvi. But she replied that I have restricted supply on account of demons, because they are not actually executing the purpose of life, Krishna consciousness. Therefore, I have restricted. So, the more people become non-Krishna conscious, material conscious, the more there will be restriction of foodstuff. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 12th canto, it is stated that the end of Kali Yuga, there will be no grain supply. Wheat, rice, and milk and sugar will not be available. Now it is available still, because still people are little Krishna conscious, for them. But gradually, the things will deteriorate so much that almost all supply will be stopped. So the fact is that we do not require to, I mean to say, endeavor for finding our food. The food is already there. Jivasya tattva jiyas. We should sit down tightly, depend on Krishna. That we have already explained. That this Krishna conscious movement is going on. We have got heavy expenditure, but Krishna is supplying. This is a fact. None of our boys and girls, they go to office or to factory or they help. In Los Angeles, our neighborhood men are very angry. They say, how you maintain such huge establishment and you do not work? They cannot dream that without working one can eat. Yes? So here the fact, Jivasya tattva jigyasa, narto yaschaya karmavi. It is not that you have to work very hard. Everywhere in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that is the instruction. In one place, the 5th chapter of 5th canto, while Rishabhadeva was instructing this boy, he also said, Nam Deo Bhajan Neloke Kastam Kamam Arajatevi Dijan. This human form of body is not meant for working hard like dogs and ox, for simply for sense gratification. It is meant for tapodivyam utakayana sudhye. The human life is meant for tapasya, self-realization, tattva jigyasa. That is the basic principle of Vedic civilization. In the Vedic, in Mahabharata, we don't find there is any industrial development or trade development. No, nothing like that. Why Mahabharata? Even 200 years ago, before the British advent, there was no industry all over the world, all over in the India, and they were happy. So it is not that simply by increasing your fruitive activity, karma be, you become happy. No, that is not possible. If you simply restrict yourself for life, inquiring about the absolute truth, then you will be happy. Jivasya tattva jigyasya. That is the only business of human form of life. Not working hard like asses and cow. Saeva gokara. These examples are there. I was giving the example while coming. Who was there? That this ass, one ass was going. So the ass, he can eat grass anywhere. There are so many grasses. But he is thinking that unless I work very hard, the worshipman will not give me grass. You see? This is ass intelligence. Everything is there. Why ass? There are elephants. In Africa, there are millions of elephants. They are eating at least, at one time, at least 82 pounds, but they are supply food. Yeah, but actually,
this morning or
no, actually, Guru Maharaj, we read the 9 one. Prabhupada is repeating the same. This is the 10 one. The next, this is 21 October. This morning we read the 20 October. So Krishna has provided everyone's food. There is no necessity.
There's one verse, Krishna is eternal, Nitto Nittana. Nitto Nittana. Everybody knows? Okay.
So Krishna has Nityanam. So there is no question. This is all political propaganda. There is no food. There is increase of population. Nothing like this. Everything Krishna can provide. Eko bhavanam yavidadati kaman nitya nityanam chetananam. Kathopanishad 2:13. The Supreme Lord is the Supreme Nitya, eternal. And we are all dependent upon Him. Nitya nityanam chetananam. And that one singular number of Nitya, Krishna, Bhauna, Vidadati Kaman.
Bhakti Vikas.
He has gone to purchase something.
You need to know.
No, class.
So Krishna has provided everyone's food. There is no necessity of becoming anxious. Where is food? Where is food?
Take rest. You are sick, you can take rest. It is cold here. No provision. Sorry.
No.
I'm seeing he's always coughing. Yeah. Better where you are, if you are at home, better go. Take a rickshaw or something. I'm seeing he's always coughing and sneezing.
Also floor made cold.
Food is cold. Yeah. Take ginger tea or whatever necessary. With honey. Huh? At night honey. You are coughing, roughness, that means black pepper and misty, equal amount, powder you take. little or rock candy will be okay. Throat roughness, coughing. Sorry.
No, you speak.
No.
More you speak.
Tell him if he, hey, पीताम्बर, ये बोलो इसको गला में रफनेस लगता तो वो मिश्री चून और क्या बोले ब्लैक पेपर चून इक्वल अमाउंट मिक्सिंग टाइम take that little pinch and रफनेस चला जाएगा, कष्ट होगा. वो तो खुद डॉक्टर आपने को इलाज नहीं करता. डॉक्टर ये हमारा डॉक्टर है इसलिए हम उसको डॉक्टर ही कर रहे हैं. राइट, यह एक डॉक्टर है ब्रजवासी. ब्लैक पेपर, काला मिर्चा, I mean गोल मिर्चा, उसको चून इक्वल अमाउंट. इसका हम बचपन में
Then it becomes very salt because of the rock salt. It is not very bitter, it's very salt.
something.
Rock salt. Rock candy. Rock candy. Sweet.
So I heard the worst patients are doctors.
Because I tried that, rock salt and I didn't.
They will teach the doctor how to cure.
No, I never say doctor.
Rock candy, mystery, no?
Mystery.
It became like we were told, little bit half. Very soft.
He used rock salt. He told them once to do, and instead of making rock sugar, he put rock salt.
Ulto Bujli Ram. He understood. Something different.
Sugar it in it. Salt.
Rock candy. Candy looks like rock.
There's one story like that, Guru Maharaj.
Oh,
One story I tell. One guy misunderstand. He said, tell the patient, give the medicine, before administering medicine, shake it. So he took it, his mother is the patient. That boy went, mother, take this medicine, and gave mother. Mother said, so? Then took the mother anytime. Mother, huh?
Shake well before this.
Yeah, shake well before you. So he's shaking his mother. It's a famous story I heard. He misunderstood. I said, rock candy is a rock salt.
For foreign background, it is difficult to understand this medicine.
This is Ayurvedic medicine.
honey, black pepper, rock salt. This, because that's only was 3, you should divide into 1 to 3.
You suppose it's all guesswork, speculation.
But
I heard wrong.
one person, he went to doctor,
Huh.
and he told him to cure his eyes.
Huh. Tell everybody.
So one guy, he had eye problems, so he went to doctor.
Huh.
So he went to doctor told him to cure your eyes, chili and peanut, you make paste, and you
Chili and peanut.
you make paste,
Huh.
and you take. It will, within time,
You consume.
yeah.
He is taking.
So he came home, and he's thinking, if I take, it will go into the stomach, it will be digested, then it will come to blood will come to eye. It will take long time.
Better take direct. He doesn't know his chili is burning.
So he got more fat.
Yes. You understood? You are like that. Yeah, you heard what he says? Doctor said. Okay, go ahead. Sometimes little light mood adds taste. Huh? Good. Very good.
So Krishna has provided everyone's food. There is no necessity of becoming anxious. Where is food? Where is food? Every arrangement is there. Our only business is how to develop Krishna consciousness, how to know Krishna. And if you simply know Krishna, Jamna Karma Chamedivyam Yojana Kim Tatvata. Simply and true. If we try to understand Krishna, all problems are solved. Especially this problem, this repetition of birth and death, that is solved. Tatvat deyam punarjanana iti. And that is the main problem. So our request is that everyone may take to Krishna conscious movement without any hesitation. This is authorized movement and approved movement, and people are accepting all over the world. Unfortunately, in India, they are lacking. I must admit that as a younger generation from other countries, they are enthusiastically joining. Our Indian youth are not joining in that way. that time. But we require so many preachers, so many young men to preach all over the world this sublime movement, Krishna consciousness.
But now great number coming from the university colleges. So many.
And now it's changed.
BTech, MTech, IM, Institute of Management.
Yeah, even Bhakti Charan was mentioning this, how nowadays it changed so much on this point.
You're listening, lecture.
Not regularly, but this point.
Once the ice is broken, once you break the ice, then...
Ice, yes. When you push the rod, make the rod rolling, and then feel, then everybody can. Okay, same thing.
People are accepting, even in Africa, who are supposed to be uncivilized, they are also accepting everywhere. There is no impediment. Autuki apratyeka.
Yes, you ask. Where is Ahitika Apratyata, another place, prayer? Who can tell first? Yes, carry on. Apratyata is not there.
Pratya means
Kunti Devi prayer another place there. Apratyata, bhakti, unchecked. And yes. No, nothing can check. Somebody wants to become devotee. He's poor, he's blind, anybody can become. Different meaning. Okay. Is that clear? Yes. Nothing can check your bhakti. Not you are poverty, you are blind, you are ugly, you are not educated, still you can do. You just sincerity and seriousness. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, everybody? है क्लियर क्या बोला अभी बोलो क्या सोच रहा तुम और बोलो थोड़ा कुछ लोग से अहित का प्रत्याता Okay. Right.
People are chanting Hare Krishna mantra. You will be surprised to know that I was going from London to Nairobi, Africa, and our plane stopped for 45 minutes in Athens. And as soon as we dropped down, some young men there in Athens, Greece, they immediately began to chant, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hey, ask him what is the meaning of this mantra. Ask your listener, audience. Yes? Tika?
Tika.
Good, very good. Also? Huh? Also?
What Harsu?
All right. Yes? Also? Yes. Okay.
So, the Hare Krishna movement
Russian.
is, or
All right.
Krishna Council movement, is now well spread all over the world. The framework is there. So anyone can go and preach this Krishna Council movement very easily, and people will take it. Recently, I'm coming from Manila, Philippines. There also they are dog eaters, but still they took part in Krishna Council's movement, chant, and we were very much encouraged. In the last meeting, we held our meeting in the hotel, big hotel, very nice hall, and all young men come and they chant and dance with us, purchase our books. They organized it in Subhag Maharaj, Swami Maharaj.
Japan.
Not Japan, in this
Tokyo.
Philippines.
Nearby.
So, he's present here. He has gone there only 6 months. And within 6 months, he has organized so nicely that wherever we go, the young generation especially, they chant Hare Krishna. So, the purpose is that this Krishna Council movement has got great potential everywhere, all over the world. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Pritivite Ache Yata Nagaradi Gram. He did not say in vain. There was meaning. Simply we have to take the opportunity, the blessing of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and try our best. The people will be happy, and we shall be happy. That is the meaning of Jivasya Tattva Jigyas Natto Yas Cha Karmavi. Thank you very much.
So, what next? What is the time? 7:23. Huh? Next one, you can read a little more?
Yes, the next one. 11.
Guru Maharaj, I was thinking about this medicine for a rough throat.
This is now medicine for what? Bhavarog, material disease.
Three items.
So can you discuss later to when you see doctor? This is different subject.
Can you tell little like that? Mostly.
Not emergency. No, it is not emergency. No, I'm sorry. Don't wish was. Yes, anyway, good for health. Laughing is good for health. Yes, any doctor? Kobiraj gone. Modern doctors say. So there is a laughing club now. In Calcutta, Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad, I see the park. They are laughing. I can see they are not laughing artificially. Colgate smile.
By seeing them, we laugh, Guru.
Huh?
By seeing them,
Jaipur also Govind Mandir temple garden they are doing one day. In Jaipur Govind Mandir temple they were doing one day.
They do that?
You were also there.
Yes.
Jaipur
Laughing from
temple, the temple, their garden is there.
Yeah.
They were laughing.
Acha. You are there?
We all were there during the Sadhu Sangha.
Acha. Okay.
So it's the same sloka, but that is in Bombay. So Rupa Goswami said that sense gratification is required, but not simply we shall devote our life for sense gratification. There is another business. Kamasya na India pretty. Lastly, sense gratification, not for. There is demand. The sense demand some satisfaction, but not for ... for the sake of sense gratification. Just like sex life. Sex life, there is demand, but that should not be utilized, but that should be utilized for begetting nice children, not for sense gratification. Dharma viruddha kamascha am asmi. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, sense gratification which is not against the religious principle, that is I am. Sense gratification is there, is also just like the Radha Krishna. That is Chinmaya. Chini means Om. There is some, maybe those who have transcribed this letter, maybe he couldn't catch fully. That's why there is one like interrogative point here. Chini means Om. Mituna means dual, means couple, the spiritual couple. Similarly, here also, the same spiritual, our duty are there, but because it is covered by this material body, it is perverted. So, just like when you are diseased, we cannot enjoy life. That is forbidden. If one is suffering from tuberculosis and you want to enjoy sex life, that means he is bringing death. Similarly, in this material condition of life, if you want to aggravate our sense gratification process, then we invite very quickly death. Death means spiritual death, to become more and more entangled in material things. Therefore, Bhavata said, Sutta Goswami says that this life, human life, or the purpose of the Vedic civilization, they are not meant for Kamasya Indra Vritir.
In this connection, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, means death means spiritual death. Huh? Death of spiritual life. Connection, Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to tell one story of Gita Sansar. Anybody know? It's a brahmachari. Guru said, every day read Gita, okay? And then you have Vairagya, everything. So anybody knows?
Yes, sir. Everybody.
Everybody knows.
Still good to hear.
Huh?
Instructive.
Instructive.
Instructive to hear.
Yeah. Instructive here, then somebody say, you tell, it's instructive to hear.
Yeah.
Gita Sansar.
Then the brahmachari start to read the Gita nicely. Everything was good. Then after reading, night time he had to keep Gita somewhere, to keep. Then next morning, you see the chua, the rat, some part of the Gita go. Then, okay, I try to keep better place like this. Then again, some other page go. Then thinking what I shall do. Guru give instruction, now sab Gita chale jayega, Gita will finish, how I can read. Then you think that the enemy, who catches the rat, chua, the billy, the cat. So it's like keep a cat, then no chua will be available here. And it is true. Then but cat is not staying near to my house if I don't give food. Any animal need food. So then Maybe they give, Radheshyam will give charity, but not for the billy every day he will come. Then he think that cannot get money every day to feed the billy. So if I get a cow, meat come from the cow. So if I get a cow, then it is good. Somehow he got cow, I don't know, by Dan or somebody give cow. Then cow, bring cow, but then cow needs seva, cow seva. Then need busa, and then need many things, and so you see that gradually his time was reducing because he has to milk 2 times, and then he has to feed the cow. Our father, time process. So then he thinks that slowly I'm reading less, but then how I can solve this problem? Then he said, if I have a servant, this is good. Then servant, I have no chela, I'm alone, I have to pay the servant. Then one day he thinks that normally women, they are very good in these things, they do nice milking and charge and ghee, all everything, they make nice, very good. So milk millega for available for the cats, same time also I can also something make by days, ghee, everything available. So he said that this is utility is the principle, so Guru give instruction, I have to satisfy this. Anukulasya sankalpa, pradikulasya, pure symptom of surrender. So he said, no, he got a nice wife, then she will do everything, then he married somehow. Then after that he reflected that in the Shastra, wife means I have to maintain her, and sari and other things. And then in the chopuri, in this heart, is also not good. So in this case, if I go to work, I'm actually satisfied the Vyasa asana. I have to do because this is part of my satisfying my Guru Maharaj. So then he go to work, then he make good house, everything, wife. Then wife, like Guru Maharaj was saying, married means son. Not that I marry and I just do bhajan. So at least one son, then he got one son. Then after one son in India, at least one son, maybe he got a lady. So man, boy also did it, parivar, one boy, my parivar go on. So he got also boy, more son. Then slowly, the Gita he was reading.
He's reading Gita?
But very little, maybe once before he was reading all day, because Guru, he didn't tell him to chant, he tell him to just read Gita all day. Then after, I think, few years, the Guru feel, because Guru is connected with disciple directly, so he feel that I want to see this guy, what he's doing, and like this. So he go to visit, and he remember the place was like jungle, chapuri, remember like one hut like this, and then he see that there was a house, like 3-story house, and all gosala, this kind of thing. Then he said that he asked to his friend that they think that I am wrong, I make mistake in the road, this is not the place. No, I said, this is the place, I must be here. So he go there, and he see from long distance, one guy paying full dandavat, and then it was white dressed, the clothes white, and then Gurudev see and say, face, non-face. I think looking same like that brahmachari. And then after dandavat, brahmachari stood up and ran to Guru Maharaj, because he feel that something I have to tell him, Guru Maharaj. And then he said, what is this? I told you to read Gita, no? And I told you to read Gita, but I see like big house and everything, so many things. Nita Gurudev, I have done everything for your praise. This is only to satisfy your instruction. So,
What is it?
this Gita Sansara. Gita Sansara, he become fully involved in the Sansara, completely like this. And Gurudev was not happy. I don't know after what happens. If he done down, but
Okay?
Instructed, no?
Everybody understood? Okay.
therefore, Bhagavata said, Sutta Goswami said that this life, human life, on the purpose of Vedic civilization, they are not meant for Kamasya and Indra Priti. Kama, that should be utilized for better purpose, not for sense gratification. The real business is Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. Life should be engaged simply for Tattva Jigyasa, to understand the absolute truth. The whole Vedic literature, Vedic knowledge is meant for understanding the absolute truth. Krishna says, Vedais cha sarvai ankunavidya. The purpose of studying Veda means to understand Krishna and Vedanta means. Because people are very much proud, especially Mayavadi philosophers, they are very much proud of becoming Vedanti. Everyone is Vedanti. Now speaking Prabhupada about the Vaishnava philosophy, and he stopped to speak for a second, then he said, everyone is Vedanti. Sri Ramanujacharya is also Vedanti. Madhvacharya is also Vedanti. Nimbarka is also Vedanti. Anybody remember the four Sampradaya?
Yes?
Who is the Acharya of Sri Sampradaya? Who is the Acharya? Then? Who is? Without understanding Vedanta,
From Brahma? Then? Yeah.
Madhavendra is
Adhacharya.
so without understanding Vedanta, what is the question of spiritual advancement? So Vedanta does not mean it is the monopoly of a certain class of philosophers. No. Actual Vedanta, this Vedanta Bhasya, understanding of Vedanta, it is Srimad Bhagavatam. Brahmasya, Brahma Sutrani. And this Bhasya, this commentary, is given by the author himself. The purpose of Veda is known to the author. Therefore, if he personally gives the commentary, that is perfect. Krishna also said, Vedanta vid, Vedanta krit chaham. I am the compiler of the Veda, I am the knower of him. That is. Vedavyas is incarnation of Krishna. Therefore, Krishna said, I am the actual knower of the Veda. So, whatever it is said by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, that is not against Vedanta Sutra. And what is spoken in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that is not. That is actually following the Vedanta Sutra. Now, here it is said that Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. Vedanta Sutra begins with this word, Atato Brahma Jigyasa. We were speaking in the beginning of the lecture. So, Narto Yas Chaya Karma Bi. Generally, people are very much attached to Karma Kanda, offering, performing great sacrifice. It has become now a fashion to call for a yagya, this yagya, that yagya. But actually, their purpose is Tattva Jigyasa. The Narto Yas Chaya Karma Bi, this performance of yagya is a karma, prescribed duty. Yagya, Dana, Prabhukriya, yagya, performing yagya. But in this age, no other yagya can be performed perfectly. It is not possible. First deficiency is there is no yogic Brahmana. Formerly, the Brahmana was so expert that by mantra they ignite fire. And they would test, putting one animal in the fire. They would take and make it again alive. That is the test of the mantra. By mantra, an animal put into the fire come out again with rejuvenated life. People think that Gomeda Yagya, Sameda Yagya are made for killing the animal. No. It was testing the mantra of the Vedas, whether actually being pronounced. That was the test. Just like in biological laboratory, the medical practitioners, they test with animals to observe the physiological and anatomical conditions. Similarly, but they cannot give life, they simply kill. But here, in the Vedic Yagya, the animal was put into the fire and it was again taken alive. Because such Yagya Brahman is not there in Kali Yuga, therefore all the Yagya are forbidden. Asvadam, Kavalambam, Asvamedam,
Devarena Sudutpatti.
Devarena Sutot Sanyasam Palapaitritam. Even sannyasi is forbidden.
Pancha Vivarjat, 5 things forbidden. Okay.
Even sannyasi is also forbidden in this age.
There is karma sannyas.
That is called karma sannyas. The Vedic principle of sannyas is to give up this karma. Karma means yagya and take sannyas. But Vaishnava sannyas is Tridanti sannyas. That means the living entity is offering his body, mind and words for the service of the Lord. So, Tridanta sannyas can be accepted in this age, not other ways. There are so many. So, Bhagavata said, Na artha yasya karma vi, that this is not the purpose. Their purpose is to perform yagya, means to satisfy the personality of God, Vishnu. This process of yagya is not possible in this age. Therefore, Shastra gives injunction. Kalo nasteva, 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 katiranyata, arenava, evanam. Sankitan prayai yajanti sumedasa. These are...
चल जाएगा हम 5 मिनट में चले.
Sankirtana prayai yajanti sumedasa. These are the injunctions. Krishna varnati sa Krishna sangopanga sravasana yagai sankirtana prayai yajanti sumedasa. Sumedasa, those who are possessing nice brain, not dull. Because the yagya was performed in the Vedic Yuga, so we have to perform yagya again, the same style. That is not possible. You cannot get even the ghee and so many things. That is not possible. Therefore, Shastra said, Yagyai Sankirtanai Praya Yaganti Sumedas. Those who are intelligent persons, they perform the Sankirtan Yagya as it is being done here. Sankirtan, no other Yagya, is possible to be done
Yes, come.
in this age.
Para finish.
Yes.
And go.
So this, he said that we have seen practically, even small children, they are also doing. This is real Yagya. And Tattva Jigyas, the Sankirtan Yagya and Tattva Jigyas means hear something from Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, that make your life perfect. Jivasya Tattva Jigyas, Arto Yasya Karma Vishnu. No other karma can be realized. Simply this yagya should be performed.
So 4 ages, there are 4 process for realizing God. What is the Saptajuga process? Who will tell?
Meditation.
Yes. Any sloka? Here, Ram? Who will tell the meaning?
Tetra Yoga, meaning of Tetra Yoga, method for self-realization of Tetra Yoga.
Mahananda, what is the meaning? Cheta?
Performing deity worship.
No.
Performing deity worship. And Kali Yuga is
Deity worship.
deity worship.
Tony knows. Tony is challenging. Tony, what is this? What do you know? Tell.
He said to stand up.
He is telling, reader, Bhagavad Pathak, he is telling you stand up and tell about this. Satya Yuga.
He asked me if he wants to stand up.
I get nervous and then everybody's laughing.
Don't get,
There's no problem.
you don't get nervous. Others can also laugh, so what? Whole world may laugh.
I can tell something funny.
No problem.
No problem. Everybody make mistake. Everybody is not God.
I don't think about them. I'm a joker.
Sir? Doesn't matter. For Yuga, the process of self-realization.
So in Satya Yuga, they take a very long time and they do meditation for time. And in Treta Yuga, there is fire sacrifice, which opulence, lots of riches, which we don't have. Dwapara Yuga, what is it called? Wait. Dwapara Yuga was, worship, deity worship. He helped me. And in Kali Yuga, there's Sankirtan.
Right, applause. Mahananda said, right? Yes. Behind Mahananda, they were from Gujarat. क्या बोल नहीं सकता हिंदी में? नहीं. कौन बोलेगा? आप बोलेगा? हाँ, 4 युग में, कौन युग में, सत्य युग से कौन युग में क्या प्रोसेस है भगवान रियलाइजेशन के लिए?
सतयुग में ध्यान,
हाँ.
मेडिटेशन ध्यान द्वारा और त्रेता युग में यज्ञ करके बहुत पैसा लगता है.
ठीक.
और अब इसमें द्वापर युग में अर्थ विग्रह पूजा यानी मंदिर निर्माण.
हाँ.
और आजकल जो कलयुग में चल रहा है हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे.
What about Ruski? Ruski in this. You ask him, see whether he can. It's right. He told him, Satya Yuga what? Process of realizing God. Meditation, right? Good. Treta Yuga. Tony, don't teach him. Jagga, very good. These are good. Also,
People are worshipping deities.
yes, good.
And in Kali Yuga, we are doing Harinam Sankirtan.
Right. चेतना खड़ा हो जाओ. सुना बोलो, बता दो सबको.
श्लोक बताओ.
श्लोक ठीक नहीं है, ऐसे ही बोलो.
सतयुग में हम लोग भगवान के ऊपर ध्यान लगाते थे. त्रेता युग में हम लोग यज्ञ करते थे. और द्वापर युग में हम लोग अर्चन विग्रह सेवा करते थे. और कलयुग में हम लोग हरिनाम संकीर्तन करते थे.
वेरी गुड.
सब कुछ करने के बाद भी
क्या कहता?
इतना कुछ हर युग में करते रहे, हम भगवत धाम गए नहीं. तो बोले हम लोग सब युग में ध्यान करते थे, तो बोले भगवत धाम नहीं गए अभी तक इधर ही.
Now Srimad Bhagavatam directly give you information what is Tattva.
somebody said in ISKCON, I distributed books, I did these, open temple, made devotees. One thing I could not do.
What?
I I cannot become humble.
But absolute truth is described here. Vedanti tat vidas tattva. Tattva vida. Tattva vida means one who knows the absolute truth. You cannot understand what is absolute truth. You cannot understand what is absolute truth. Who is not tattva. Tattva means one who knows the Supreme Personality. Is actually dies just by Amrita. So, by studying Veda,
बेसन उसमें चिली है बहुत चिली है बहुत पिता कभी कभी कम Monday, Tuesday,
maybe because it comes for him, he's come, but not for somebody.
भोग चढ़ाए जगन्नाथ ठीक और इसमें क्या है मिठाई लाडू बिस्किट
You cannot understand what is absolute truth. Who is not Tattvavid. Tattvavid means one who knows the Supreme Personality. Is actually Veda Chakram Evaluation. So by studying Veda, if one comes to the point of understanding Krishna, then he is Tattvavid. Otherwise partial. That is explained here. Vedanti Tattat Vidas Tattvam Yajnana There is no different Tattva Jnana, but there are different angles of vision. Parameti, Paramati, Bhagavan, Sableti. But the different capacity. This I have explained many times. Just like from darkness, you come to the light. Tamasi, Ma, Jatir, Yama, come to the light. So the example is, just like you are in dark room, and your friend, or you want to come to light, come to sunlight. So this Tattva Jnana light is also the sunshine, as connection with the sun. And Paramatma, Parameti, and Bhagavan. So, Tattva Jnana.
32-4.
Those who are trying to understand the absolute truth by mental speculation or mental...
1/4 woman, 1/4.
There are many parties. Stop it.
Para finish.
2 lines more or the paragraph?
Go ahead.
There are many parties. They are called philosophists and many others. They are trying to understand. So those who are trying to
Philosophy. The Indian, how many types of philosophy in India? 6. Tell each of them one. Let us see. Patanjali. Nyaya. Vaisheshika. Huh? Karam Mimamsa, right? 4 हुआ अदु वेदांत और एक वाक्य है
योग पतंजलि योग
मेटाफिजिक्स नहीं बोला दैट मीन्स कॉपी
संख्या
कोई संख्या नहीं बोला कौन बोलेगा 6 बोलो तो चैतन्य नहीं ये शुभम खड़ा हो जाओ बोलो सुनने से के
पतंजलि सांख्य पतंजलि योग सांख्य कपिल मुनि
कपिल मुनि सांख
कपिल
और
कर्म मीमांसा
कर्म
वेदांत उत्तर मीमांसा
I think उत्तर में से वेदांत से ना वैशेषिक बोला
और न्याय
नहीं कर्म मीमांसा नहीं
पूर्व मीमांसा and उत्तर मीमांसा they have two different things.
हाँ 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 वैशेषिक, ये परमाणुवाद कौन सा है? वैशेषिक। एक है परमाणुवाद, और जैमिनी एंड गौतम ऋषि। कनाडा।
Only invented zero, no?
हो ठीक, हशीम बोलेगा, बता दो।
न्याय वैशेषिका, कर्म मीमांसा और सांख्य
हो गया। 5 होगा, 6। एक उत्तर मीमांसा है, पूर्व मीमांसा ना, उसमें एक ही से वेदांत। अच्छा ठीक है, करो।
Our process is Avaroha Panta, descending process, and the Mayavadi philosophical policy or system is ascending policy. I want to understand the absolute truth by exercising my mental power. That is called ascending process or inductive process. But our process is the inductive process.
Finish. Finish. So everything is finished. Madhurena samapaya. Send different now seva.